Welcome back to M Hood Fishing. Post cold front conditions, but I must say, almost glass calm on the ICW. And this guy, quiet and slowly, yeah, coming through very slow. Oh, mullet or something just broke the water over there. So I'm gonna start out with small baits, smaller hooks, because we're gonna treat this session like we're fishing exactly what we're fishing, post cold front conditions, but really we're going to use winter tactics. Probably going to get something. It's a sunset session. Very, very cold last night, down in the low 40s. It wouldn't have been so bad if it wasn't for the wind all day yesterday. High wind out of the north. We're going to get down to 43 tonight, but right now it's in the low 60s. It's not bad. I was here just the other day, not yesterday, close to this spot, right? After I finished a session, which didn't go that great, but it was not a failure. I spent a little bit of time cutting my way into this spot. Not sure, but I think that's a 4/0 circle hook. Definitely small enough to do the job. We got a little piece of gill. There we go. Obviously, I'm not casting right here in front of me at the moment, but that's not really the end of the world. He will be gone eventually, but this tanker is going to go slow. So what we're going to do, we're next to a pumping station, and we got these structures here, keep boats from running into the pumping station. We're going to cast out in front of them towards the sunshine. There we go. Just use the rocks this afternoon. This tankerman, highly likely headed to fuel someone up on the river in one of two anchorages. I'm guessing there's more that he could go to, but there's one just north of the Algiers locks that he's most likely headed to, and then one south, and then there's more beyond that, beyond those two. But believe it or not, he's probably fully loaded, and that's probably several, if not a couple of $1 million worth of fuel. It's probably a type of diesel. As I watch him slowly pass me, the question comes to mind: how fast does a barge have to be going to give you a barge bite? So this one's going really slow, not creating a wake, but obviously creating a disturbance, vibrating the water with its engine, right? So is he causing the fish to move around? Maybe to a limited degree. I'm sure there's fish that panic and run screaming when there's traffic coming through here, something like what we're dealing with right now, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of fish that just nonchalantly move out of the way, just swim out of the way, rather than, you know, just top speed, do a couple of miles. Because this is a shipping canal, there's a lot of traffic. So I'm sure some fish become used to it in a way, but they don't just sit there and, you know, I'm sure there are big catfish that aren't going to just sit there and let boats go over them. They're going to move a bit, but probably not going to move a lot in cold water. The river is still below 60 degrees, even though this is shallower. This water temp is probably not over 60. It is probably around 57, if not maybe a couple degrees warmer or less. Probably around the same. It might actually be like 58 or 59, especially after all the rain the other day and the cold front. After a few days, especially by the end of next week, this it very well will be warmer than the river, and the river's probably going to warm up too. The river's a lot deeper on average, and on average I think this is in between 30 and 40 feet, fluctuating probably. Okay, so he's finally out of the way, and it took a long time. Didn't see any bites. Another winter tactic, you know, beyond just small baits, is move it around 15, 20 minutes, whatever you want to choose, some kind of interval such as that. Keep the bait there, no bite. Try another spot. You don't have to pick up sticks, just cast into a different spot. If you know the hole, try the different portions of the hole, the beginning, the middle, the end, upriver, downriver, middle, however you want to look at it. Oh, and it would help to have bait. All right, we're in deeper water now. I'm assuming different spot at least. Feels like the tankerman's been over there for like 20 minutes. Not quite sure what he's doing. Is he trying to use this as a winding point? That means turning around. Did he get stuck in the mud? Because he's got the front tanker, the front barge, all the way up to the bank. Now he's backing up towards us, really gunning it. At this point, this is beyond a barge bite. This is a problem when they're running their propeller, idling or going back and forth, because it becomes too much. Either fish are acclimated to it and they're not scurrying around, or they've backed off the area. Could still get a fish, but in my experience, if the towboat is making too much noise right on top of your spot for hours, or a significant amount of time, it doesn't have to be hours, it could be 45 minutes to an hour, it's a bit much. Your chances of catching fish are low. Finally getting a bite. Been here for about an hour. Let me take care of this. Oh, gotcha. That took forever. Honestly, I thought it was never going to happen. More like take forever. We got about an hour and 8 minutes to sunset. And this whole time, this tankerman's been here with us. And we've got another barge that showed up that's paused down the way. This guy is just paused here. It's unfortunate, but probably waiting to... I'm not sure what we have here yet. Let's let it settle down. I think we have a giant bullhead. That's what we have. Look at that. Here, I had you guys angled up a little bit, staring at the sun, burning your retinas out. There we go. There's the giant bullhead. Not a usual catch up here. They are in the area pretty thick, especially in the bayou on the other side of this levee here. And yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're in here, but I haven't caught many of these over the years in the ICW. Other places, yes. Okay. All right, Mr. Bullhead. So much traffic. Yeah, you know what's up. Let me tell you something. I was actually genuinely surprised to catch that mud cat. But it's not like catching a catfish with peacock feathers on it. It's not a unicorn, right? It's just something that I rarely catch in this canal. So it is what it is. And here's what's up. This is the end. Yeah, you're right. It's about to be dark. And yep. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and being a member of the channel. And I will see you next time.